everyone. I'm Jasmine L. Thomas, the founder and owner of Limitless Learning International. And you guys, I have a lot to say about our company. I'm so proud of the growth that we've been able to make over the past 4 years. And look, you guys, I have notes. There is no way I was going to be able to tell you guys everything without having these notes, because this company means a lot to me. And it's hard for me sometimes to keep up because I'm just in awe of the amazing things we've been able to accomplish. So just to give you a little bit of background, if you have not come into contact with Limitless Learning International, or you really don't know me and maybe you're interested in getting involved in our online homeschooling and tutoring programs, you need to know the person behind the brand. And what's really crazy is that a lot of my employees were like, Jasmine, why don't you have your face out there? Why are you not sharing the work that you're doing? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, about that. I guess I just wasn't as concerned, but it makes sense. You guys need to know me, our history, where we come from, and where we're going in the future, because I want you guys to be a part of this. Limitless Learning International is not going anywhere. It is going to extend further and further, and we want you to be a part of it. So I want to give you real history that is raw, authentic, and truthful to me. My third great grandmother was a Native American slave, and she resided in Heidelberg, Mississippi, and I'm originally from Picayune, Mississippi. So eventually there was some migration down into Picayune, as well as my family's also from DeRidder, Louisiana. So we have a Cajun Southern thing going on here. And my great grandmother, I'm going to skip down, my third great grandmother, and skip down to my parents. My parents were actually extremely impoverished. They were both abused in their families. Just being honest, a lot of that was rampant when they were growing up in the 50s and 60s. And although, they went through a lot of different things and challenges, my mom was the first to graduate from high school in her entire family. That was like huge. And my dad actually valued education too, but he had to drop out of school in the 8th grade to help his family. Like, they were poor as well, to the point they ate onion sandwiches. Like, it was really rough, and he had to stop his education. But my dad did go back to school. He got his GED. I believe I was maybe 3 when he got his GED. And by the time I was 4, he had graduated with his associate's degree in welding. And that was like, wow, learning that about him and knowing that was so big to me, because it really helped me to understand that no matter our circumstances, we have power. I'm no longer in poverty. That means a lot to me. And I'm also healing, and I'm able to afford counseling services and take care of my mental health and my well-being. When you're in poverty, it's hard to think about those things. And again, that's the reason why we started our income-based programs, because people cannot help what they were born into, but they can help what they go into in their futures. I was the first to graduate in my family with a bachelor's degree, the first to graduate with a master's degree, and I'm currently enrolled in a doctoral program for K-12 organizational leadership, and I'm very excited about that. And I was also the first in my family to start a business, and that's the reason why Limitless Learning exists, because I want to help children all over the world to shape and mold their own lives and realize that no matter where they're from, they can pursue higher education and have better opportunities and outcomes. And of course, have a love for learning. We implemented an intervention program for grades 3 through 5 in math and reading, specifically in math. After 2 weeks of intervention, all students had met 80% or higher of intervention. Now, mind you, this was after being out of school for almost 5 months with the pandemic. We also have raised over $1,000 to grant resources for low-income families, especially after COVID-19 happened. And that allowed us to give laptops to students who needed them, as well as internet services if they did not have them, and tuition waivers, where we've been able to give away a lot of our services completely free. We have also put together $2,000 in high school senior scholarships. It's so amazing to see those seniors go off and do great things and have those scholarships with them. And not only that, we have also helped high school seniors to attain over $50,000 in scholarships. We've been able to work with over 100 families in our tutoring, homeschooling, and after-school and summer camp programs. We have 5-star ratings, which really means a lot to us because our families matter, and if they feel like we are doing a good job, then we're satisfied. By the end of 2021, I hope to be able to service 250 students. It like warms my heart. And to be completely honest, the overall big picture is that we want to change how education is done, and we want to make it accessible for all children, no matter their socioeconomic status, what they look like, their past, whatever. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that learning has no limits. And that's exactly what we are going to do with students across the globe, is help them to eliminate any limits they have ever thought of or may have placed on themselves. We're going to help them. We will be the change in education.